Hey, I'm back doing another movie review today. And today I want to start another series of horror movies. It's October. Halloween's about 2 weeks away, so I want to continue on with the horror theme. I know I've said in my previous videos, one of my previous videos, that I wanted to start doing some other stuff after October's over. November, probably move into some other movies. I got a couple of good Thanksgiving ones that I can think of off the top of my head that would be good to review for that month. But yeah, so anyways, I want to start off my series review, and I'll start off with the first one. Today I'm going to be reviewing Child's Play, 1988. Now, Child's Play, now this one I have here, this edition is the 20th birthday anniversary edition of the first one. As we know, it stars Catherine Hicks and Chris Sarandon. Now this one has got on this one here I got audio commentary with Alex Vincent, Catherine Hicks, and the designer Chucky Kevin Yeager. Plus, you got commentary with producer David Kirshner and screenwriter Don Mancini. You got featurette, Evil Comes in Small Packages featurette. You got the birth of Chucky, creating the horror and Unleashed. Then you got got a monster convention featurette on here. The making of Child's Play, the vintage 1988 one. And then you got some still photo gallery on here. But yeah, this is a good addition. I really appreciate all the bonuses on this. It's kind of interesting. A lot of the stuff I had never seen before. So yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. To get into the actual movie review, for those of you who have not seen Child's Play, this one basically centers around a kid and his mom and his doll. And he's really obsessed with well, not obsessed, but he really wants one of these good guy dolls that have come out. He sees the previews on TV and whatnot, and he really wants one. And his mom ends up getting one from him. She buys it from this peddler out on the street. And before, I want to back up a little bit. At the beginning of the movie, you see this guy named Charles Lee Ray, who's getting hunted down by the cops. Apparently, he robbed someplace, or I can't really remember why the cops are chasing after him. I think he was a killer and stuff before that, and not a good guy. So anyways, the cops are chasing him down. That's where you got Chris Sarandon. He's a cop in this one. He plays a detective, and basically, long story short, he chases Chucky into this toy store and ends up killing him. But before he dies, he ends up passing his soul into this doll, and that's how you get Chucky. But so some time goes by. It shows this kid, he wants this doll. Mom buys it from this peddler. Come to find out that the peddler found it in the store that he died in. So the doll that the mom buys is the one that's got Chucky inside the doll. You know, for 1988, this is a great movie. Kind of really had never seen nothing kind of like this before. I mean, I think there were some other movies that came out before this. Can't remember what the hell they were called. Puppet Masters, that's what they were. I believe the first one of those came out before this, so it wasn't the first time we'd seen a doll murdering people before, but this was a little different. This killer has a personality, and in the later sequels, he actually, make him pretty comical. I didn't really enjoy too many sequels after. I mean, I enjoyed the first three. And then I don't mind Bride of Chucky, but after that, they kind of just got lame, in my opinion. I'm not a big fan of them. Yeah, so basically, you got this doll, and he finds out that the guy that taught him how to do all this and pass his soul into things and all that, because this movie kind of centers around this doll, like knowing voodoo and stuff. And that's how he was able to pass his soul into this doll. And he learns from the guy that he learned all this from that if he goes and finds the first person that he told the secret to, which would be this little boy, that he can pass his soul into that little boy. So that's basically what he tries to do in this movie. And, you know, he almost succeeds. He doesn't, though. A lot of good scenes in this movie. You know, a lot of just iconic, scenes in this. One being like where the little boy ends up getting taken away because he keeps telling everybody that the dolls did it and nobody believes him, and can't really blame the adults. It's kind of a far-fetched thing to say. Anyways, the kid ends up getting taken away, and the mom goes back home with the doll and takes his back cover off where his batteries should be, and he's been talking and doing all this the whole time, and he doesn't have any batteries in him, which is kind of odd. So naturally, the mom gets a little freaked out by that, and she basically says, it freaks her out, and so the head turns around on the doll and says, "Hi, I'm Chucky. Want to play?" And so that's a cool little piece, in the movie that I remember. Pretty good. There's lots of other instances in this movie that are good, but this spawned a franchise. So it's pretty cool. I really don't have much more to say about the original that already hasn't been said. I mean, everybody's done movie reviews on this. Tom Holland directed the film. Tom Holland's done a lot of movies. I believe he could be wrong, but I believe he directed the first the original Fright Night, which also had Chris Sarandon in it playing a vampire in that movie, which is that's a favorite of mine. I like the original Fright Night. Actually, the first two original ones are pretty good. The remake was okay. Could have been better. I mean, but it could have been a lot worse too, I thought. So, I mainly didn't like the characters in that one. They weren't as good as the original, but yeah. So that's pretty much all I really got to say about the original Child's Play. Like I said, I got the 20th anniversary birthday edition, which is pretty cool. I like that. A lot of special features in this. If you can find this edition, I would definitely check it out. I know it's probably not one of the best. I'm sure that they have a Blu-ray out of this. Actually, I know they do. A Blu-ray set. And, I'm sure that's got better, that might have better stuff on it. But for being a DVD one, this is a pretty good edition. I'm actually pretty happy with this. I mostly got DVDs. I haven't switched over a lot of Blu-rays. I got a few, but not a lot. Yeah, mostly because my Blu-ray player and my thing is busted right now. I have to buy a new one, so I haven't been buying any new ones because I can't play them. So I just figure, what the hell's the point of that until I get a Blu-ray player that works? So, yeah. So that's all I got to say about the original Child's Play. I'll be continuing this series. I'm going to talk about all the ones that I have. Now, I don't have Seed of Chucky, and I don't have the two remakes, or the one remake, or yeah, no, they have two of them out now. I don't have either one of those. I just have the first three original in the series, and I got Bride of Chucky, so those are the ones I'll be reviewing. I'll probably talk about the other ones a little bit, but I don't own them, so like I said, I'm not a fan of any of those. So yeah, so that's all I got to say about that.